Hello fabulous ones, welcome back to my channel. I am Marlo Keenan, and if you're new here, welcome to the fabulous family. Today we are going to be doing my updated foundation routine. So before you leave, do not forget to subscribe, click the bell so you can get all my notifications of when I upload, and let's jump right into the video. All right, let's get right into it. So I wanted to do an updated foundation routine. Now this is what I've been wearing all summer. It's now, yes, getting into fall, but I live in Georgia, so this routine will probably stay with me for a couple of more months. I mean, it's just now starting to get cold here, so it will switch up, and I may post an updated kind of like winter full glam type of foundation routine. But this is what I've been wearing all summer, and I'm even still wearing it going into the fall. So I wanted to make sure you guys see what I have been wearing to get a really great flawless application. Now, you know I am of a certain age, so there are a lot of times where I feel less is more. I mean, it really is. Now that I'm tanned, I could, you know, kind of play with my foundations and not pack it on so much, so I could get, you know, just a really good natural look, as natural as it could be during this time of year. So what I first want to go ahead and let you know is I've already moisturized. I moisturized with my Kate Somerville Glow Moisturize and Hydrant. So this stuff is definitely bomb.com. I'm going to be using a little bit more nourishing moisturizers now because it is getting cold and I have dry skin. So I'm going to start really packing on my skincare. Skincare number one, okay? Always. That's the only thing that's going to really make your application of makeup look fabulous. So I've already done that. So now what I'm gonna do is go in with the Ordinary primer, and this is the spreadable fluid primer. I spoke about this in my favorites video, which I will link above. Go check that video out and come back to this video. And I really do love this primer. It blurs out my pores. It is a silicone-based primer. Some people don't like silicone-based primers. I like silicone-based primers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, I'm gonna take some, it's a pretty thick formula, and I'm running out, so I need to buy some more. So I'm just gonna, you know, put some on my fingertips, rub it in, and just go ahead and place that all in my T-zone. I'm not even gonna spread it on the perimeter of my skin. I'm just doing the T-zone right here. So just like that. You see how kind of it just blurred out and kind of removed some of that shine already. And I'm not using a lot, guys. And another thing is that I am a patter. So I like for all products to be able to sink into the skin. I feel like instead of swiping, it performs better when you pat. Everybody's different. If you're a swiper, then do you, boo-boo. But I prefer to pat it in, okay? So there it goes. And one of the things that I always like to tell people is that when you're applying these things to your face, like primer, moisturizer, serum, whatever, give it a few seconds, a few minutes to really penetrate into the skin. Don't just go right in with the other product, okay? So I'm gonna give that like a minute. Okay, so my go-to foundations have been a few of them, which I mentioned in my favorites video, but today what we're gonna go in is with the Fiona Styles Luminous Foundation, and this is in the shade 8, and I'm going to mix it with the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, and this is in the shade Warm Almond. I do this because I just like mixing foundations. It's just me. Yes, if I found my perfect, and which I do have perfect shades like Nars, Syracuse, you know what I mean? But for some reason, I just like mixing formulas. I just really love the finish of it. So I'm gonna take my Luminous on my hand just like such. And then I'm just going to add the Bobbi Brown because this one is a matte foundation, plus it's darker as I'm tan. So I'm just going to put another little 2 drops in there, and I'm just going to mix it right on my hand. I do have a plate, but you know, whatever. I'm just going to mix it like such. And as I said, less is more in this situation, okay? Especially because I'm tanned, my, you know, freckles are a little bit more blended in my, you know what I'm saying? When you're tan, it seems like your skin gets some type, like a even skin tone. So if it, like, watch, wait, when it's winter time, this foundation routine is gonna look totally different. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Q-tip. I'm just gonna dot it in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Morphe foundation brush M439. I absolutely love this brush. It's, you know, one of my faves. And I have my DIY MAC Fix Plus. I will link that formula up above. Go check that out. And I'm going to spray the brush, okay? Because this is going to help not only for spreadability, not that it needs help, but it's also going to keep my skin nourished and moisturized. So let's go ahead and see that, just a little bit, and look at the finish. I mean, okay, so you can stop right here. I absolutely love the way it looks, and you see on camera it seems like I'm really super shiny, and I am moisturized, but it's not as shiny as it appears on the viewfinder. But my skin looks nourished. My freckles are still showing a bit, but that's okay. I want this look to look as natural as possible. Now when I spread the foundation, I didn't go like right under my eyes or anything like that, because I'm gonna be using concealer. So the more layers of makeup you put on your skin, the more cakier it's gonna look and less natural. So, and I just did the top of my eyes right here, and that is it. So I'm gonna keep it like this, but of course you can add a little bit more to maybe your problem areas if you choose to. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna keep this on my hand, because when I do my eyebrows, I'll probably carve out the top of my brows with the same color of the foundation. I don't know, we'll see how that turns out. So next I'm going to use my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer. I love this concealer because it's more nourishing and it's kind of lightweight, and this is in the shade Ginger, which I think is a little bit too light for me at the moment, but that's okay, we're going for it anyway. And I'm not going to use much, just go like that, just a little bit. And I'm not even like doing the whole full triangle, because at the end of the day it's going to spread itself, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to highlight too much on the top, because I got a big forehead and I'm going to take care of that with some bronzer. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my Sephora Pro brush 56, and I love blending out my concealer with this brush. I do use a beauty blender. I do have it handy dandy right here, but I just been using brushes. I haven't really been using my beauty blender that much. So let's go ahead and blend that out. I've been laying under palm trees waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. Okay, so you see how the concealer just brightened up the middle of my face. So now what I'm gonna do is, okay, so I do not bake, guys. I could get the same results from not doing that, you know, that I want. And plus I have dry eyes and all that stuff, you know. I do have mature skin, so I ain't trying to look like a big old pile of cake. So what I do is just lightly dust it, and I mean lightly. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Lock Concealer, and I am going to find a brush. Here we go. And this is the Lock It Concealer, and I'm literally just gonna tap just a little bit on my brush, boom 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 boom, and just lightly set, lightly. I know I keep on saying that. Guys, this is gonna be the easiest like foundation routine ever. But again, it's gonna switch up. I'm gonna do another one in the winter time. That's gonna be like full glam. I think it is looking fabulous so far. Now is the time where you wanna do your bronzer and your contouring. But again, I'm not even gonna contour. All I'm gonna go in is with a bronzer. I'm not even gonna set the rest of my face, because I don't need to. The bronzer will do that on its own. I'm not gonna contour. So again, this is a really simplistic routine. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna take my go-to MAC's Give Me Sun. Y'all know this is my ride or die bronzer number 1. So what I'm gonna do is just take my Morphe E3. Do you guys want me to do a brush video? Because I've never done one and I feel like I need to. So anyway, comment down below and let me know if you need to. So I'm just gonna tap it just like this, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna swipe just this right just yet. I'm gonna tap it into the skin. You see that? Tap it where I want to be bronzed. Tap it, come above up here. And I typically, I don't know why, I like do one side at a time. And then I will swipe, you know, in this area right here, just to bronze up, bring it down. Now I may, you know, do a little bit of the circular motions, but I'm lightly tapping it in first. Okay. And just a little bit on the cheeks, because this is all I'm doing. I'm not contouring. I'm just putting some shape back into it and some color. So you see the difference? And you see how this side is flat? Some color back definition, flat. Okay, so let's keep on going. Summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take the tip of the brush and just press it in and just go ahead and bronze up the nose, if you will. Okay, and I'm gonna start all the way up from my eyebrows and just bring it down. Now, some people may want to put some under the lip to make their lip a little bit more powder. I don't need that because I got all natural pouty lips, so but if you want to go ahead and do that, there you go. That's how you would do it, okay? And look at that, pretty natural, huh? I just love this look. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and contour a little bit more and just do a deeper, you know, right there to chisel out your cheeks, then go ahead. But this look right here is natural. I just absolutely love it. Now, you guys know I do not wear blush like that, but with this look I will. But it's not a blush that what you would think like had some color. It's more about a blush that's really giving me that natural glow and luminosity. And one of my favorites, which I've always talked about on my channel, is by Bella Pierre, and it's actually a powdered blush, and it's in the shade Autumn Glow. It's like a literally tanned, you know, color, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell right here, but it's literally my skin tone, but with some shimmer, you know what I'm saying? So for the sakes and purposes of this video, I'm gonna do it and put this on just to show you, okay? And I'm just gonna tap it and like a little bit, it's not even a lot. I'm just gonna put it, you know, just tap it on the cheeks, not even a lot, but you could tell the radiant glow, natural radiant glow that it gives. Okay, just tap it, that's it. Beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. You want to go ahead a little on the forehead and whatever, you know, just go, you know, go ahead and do you, boo. But look how naturally beautiful that is. So lastly, I am gonna go in with some highlight, but a very subtle highlighter. Now you could build this up to, this is by Laura Geller, and this is the Gilded Honey, super popular. But on my skin tone right now, it's not like it's, you know, beaming, you know, like my, what is it, Rodeo Drive by Ofra. So I am going to lightly highlight to give a natural glow. So I'm just gonna take, this is, what is this? This is my e.l.f. brush, small taper blending brush. Well, actually just, yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap that and just lightly, like, just lightly, you know, bring it above my temples. See that? Very lightly. And you could just see that subtle glow. I just love it. Bring it around your temples. My chin, my cupid's bow. See that? It's like bronze golden honey. Ooh, child. Do my nose, the middle bridge of my nose. Ooh. Got a little bit too much product right there, but that's okay. My last step is obviously gonna set it. And my favorite setting spray at the moment is by Gerard Cosmetics, Slay All Day. And this is in coconut. Guys, I'm sure you guys have heard of this. I mean, this, I like it better than the Urban Decay All Nighter. I really do. And it smells so good. She has a whole bunch of scents on the website. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set my face. Ooh, child. Wow, I love it. And there you have it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go and do my eyebrows. I'm going to go do a really simple look because that's what I'm going for today, and I will be right back. Okay guys, this is the final look. I'm about to go to a football game, hence, you know, my New York Giants football gear. But all I did was put on some lashes and I put a bow lip on, but you could also use kind of like a brown tone bronzy lip to keep the theme of just like this natural type of look. So I just love the way this foundation is. This is my go-to. I will be doing another one pretty soon, probably the end of the year, to show my full coverage like beat foundation and all that stuff. But this is just my go-to right now. It's light, it's fresh, it's natural as it could be. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know about your foundations that you are currently using. Do you guys mix your foundations? Do you guys use a more heavier foundation in the winter time? I want to know all your opinions about the foundation, okay? Until my next video, guys, I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.